Hey everyone, learning SQL can seem tough, but I found a tool that's made the fundamentals click. That's the W3Schools SQL tutorials. I'm going to show you my strategy for getting a solid foundation quickly, focusing on the core concepts you need to know. So with this tool, this is a very solid foundation. Excuse me. So the first step is just to understand the language structure. SQL or SQL isn't just one thing. It is broken into sub-languages, but the most important for beginners are DQL and DML. So let's understand what those stand for. DQL stands for Data Query Language. Think of it as asking a question. Its primary command is select. That's the primary command of DQL is select. It reads the data but don't change anything. That's DQL, Data Query Language. And DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. And for this again, think of it as making a change. Its key commands are insert, update, and delete. DML or Data Manipulation Language commands modify the data into the database. So I started by mastering the select command, which is from DQL, before moving to the DML commands. And W3Schools is a perfect tool for this. So, as said, all of us should know W3Schools as a built-in progress tracker. And let me show you my progress. Let's move to W3Schools and see how I made it. I'm gonna go straight to the SQL or SQL exercises section to show you what are my tracking and what my tracker says. What am I from the beginning up to now? So let's see in this section. You can see I've already completed a couple of commands like the syntax, the select distinct, where, or the by, and so on. So I'm gonna just show you the select. You can see 5 exercises already completed. You can see at the right hand side it's saying done. So this is a very practical thing to do, and as you can see in my progress, this motivates me to see the blue bar grows as I'm going further. So I've completed a couple of things. But what I can say, reading is not just enough. We have to practice and make sure that we do the SQL exercises related to each section we finish. Let me show you just one example from a DQL, data query language. This is the select. Let me go to this window and I'm gonna say try it yourself. So just to show you how I used to practice. From here I'm just gonna type a command and then we can see the result on the spot. Let's say we want to select all the data. I want to select all the record from the table customers. That's it. Then we run the SQL. Oh, sorry, you can see here I made a mistake. I didn't put an S in my table name, so I'm just gonna correct this quickly and run this again. Yeah, this is a very simple command, and you can see at the bottom we do have 91 records on this table. Simple, isn't it? And if you want, we can even try also another second command, which is from DML. the prompt was to add a new customer. So for this exercise, I used the insert. You can see on the exercise section, I have finished also the insert. Yeah, you can see this one. I'm done with this insert command. This exercise, I've done it. And HTML. The prompt was to add a new customer, so I used the insert into comments. My solution was this one, what I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to run back to this editor for trying comments. So let's just clean this up. Now I'm going to type the second comment that I did. So insert into the table's name is customers. Now we do a field like customer name. We do a field like city and country. For each customer, we need these three information. And country. So this was my command, insert into customers, where we do need the customer name, the city, and the country. So I need to put the values. This is a manipulation now. We are trying to manipulate data. The first value, just put my semicolon and specify the field, the data. I'm creating a new entry in this table. So cardinal and scavenger, anything that I'm just gonna put in there, and let's say Kinshasa, just for exercise. Here we go, and then we close it like this and remove this one, and then right there. And if you try this, I think it can be a correct one. Operation must be updated. Yeah, this is just a problem with my browser, but this is the command that I used in my exercise. I have it aside on a notebook. I'm just gonna try to paste it, see if it can work. Yeah, I'm just gonna use those one. Yeah, I've got a problem with my browser, but anyway, this is the command I would have used in my exercising, and then that worked. So now I'm going to just tell you what doing this type of exercise immediately after the lesson is the secret to making the concept stick. So while working on W3Schools, it's amazing, but learning is never a one-source game. For me to solidify my understanding, and especially for triggers, concepts like joins and subqueries, I use these three extraordinary resources. The first one is Code Academy. I can use this Code Academy SQL course for their interactive coding environment. So I'm just gonna show you the link right here. This one is also a good one. Let's see, just a moment. I'm just gonna go to their website. So I use it to reinforce the join syntax, which can sometimes be confusing. Right in the browser, you provide feedback immediately. So it's also a good platform to use. I have a problem with my internet, which is a problem for now, but I think maybe I can just type it right here for you to see. So you can use the code. Yeah, this one, Code Academy SQL course. This is one of the best tool. And the second one, yeah, we all know is the YouTube channel. There's a lot of YouTube channels I found a video on a specific video title like SQL. I can just type whenever I'm on YouTube. I can type SQL join explained in 10 minutes. This one. I do have on. Yeah, just type this in the search bar. Then you can find some good place to learn things, and this is incredibly helpful. I use it for simple and with visual diagram to explain the difference between inner, left, and right join and so on. And the third one is the SQL Pockets Guide. Yeah, you can also have this one. Is the SQL Pocket Guide. It's a kind of book, ebook. So I keep. This is the third one. Sorry, I should have just put some numbers in front of it for everyone to see it. Second tool is YouTube. The first one was Codes, Code Academy, Schools. This one. I've been trying to get to this website, but it's a problem. Anyway, yeah, if you just look for this on the search bar, you can still find it. But that's where I went and looked for additional learning material. So these are the three: Code Academy, YouTube channel, and the SQL Pocket Guide. With this, I keep a digital copy of the SQL Pocket Guide, which I can use as a quick reference. I can just check in there if I forget any syntax. The exact format will be in that book, and then I check that one. I search the book faster than searching the web. So that's it. That's my full workflow. So start with W3Schools for the structure and the core of DQL and DML concepts, and then track my progress, complete the SQL exercises, and use other resources like Code Academy, YouTube videos, and a quick reference guide to fill in the gaps. That's what I'm doing, and that's what I did. So go give it a shot, and happy coding. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thank you, and bye for now.